Howdy, folks. For all of my, 4 or 5 loyal fans out there on the YouTube, got a bit of a sad announcement. I'm keeping the car, but the person I built this thing for sadly passed away last week, and we had his funeral this week, and I've been having a real rough go at it. Ray, as you can see, that's the name on the car. Ray Niemann was his name, and he was my grandfather. And one of the best people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. You know, I'm building this car in his honor, and by the grace of God, at least he got to see it the way it is now. But he'll never get to see it run, and that kind of tears me up, because I've got the block in there, and transmission, brakes, drive shaft, but the cylinder head at the machine shop, and it ain't come back yet. But he'll never get to see it run. But I just wanted to pause and take a moment. I know I haven't really been active on YouTube in a while. I've just been, he was really sick, and I was up in Ohio for a whole week helping to take care of him. And then I got COVID and had to stay at home. And then after that was over, well, he died. And we went up and had the funeral. So it's been rough, man. And I'm just going to kind of throw myself out there and humbly ask for your prayers. It's been hard on me because, like I said, he was one of the best people I ever knew. He was always good to me, and he was generous to everybody, and well, you couldn't find a better friend than Ray. And you could ask 100 people the same thing, and they'd all give you that exact same answer. And it's been tough with all this quarantine nonsense. He was in and out of the hospital, and he actually got the COVID, and he got sick. He still got the vaccine, though, and despite of that, when he was in the hospital, they wouldn't allow us to visit him, and I couldn't see him on his last Christmas. And guys, I'm angry. You know, I'm angry about that. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are in a similar boat, and my heart goes out to you. Because I know exactly how you feel, and it's ridiculous. He already had COVID. I've had COVID. You know, he's 86 years old, and that wasn't the thing that killed him. It was, falling and breaking his hip. And, some politician tells us that we can't see our families because of this. Well, I'm just not happy about it. And for those of you out there who've lost a family member in a similar fashion, and being forced to stay away, my heart goes out to you, and I've gotten a taste what you've experienced, and I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all you folks out there who had family and couldn't see them and couldn't be with them in their last moments, and it's just not right. So if you have a story to share, you're welcome to put it in the comments, and I'll certainly respond to it, and I'll pray for you. I mean, I'm a crusty old son of a gun, but I tell you what, I need the Lord just as much as anybody. I can admit that. I don't go to church because I'm perfect. I go to church because I'm an asshole. But folks, I just humbly ask for your prayers and just pray for my family. We're having a rough go of it, but I'm going to keep on working on this car, and when I get it running, I'll put that on YouTube for those of you who are still interested, because it's going to be a tribute to my grandfather, and when it's running, I'm going to run the wheels off this thing. I'm going to drive it till it can't drive no more. And I'm going to go around, and anybody who asks about it, I'm going to tell the story of Ray Niemann and how great he was. And this car is going to carry around his story. So just stay tuned. There will eventually be more stuff in the future coming out about this car. And I appreciate the few folks out there who've been following my videos and leaving a comment. That means a lot. Thank you all so much. Until we meet again, stay gold, and God bless.